A beautiful day to everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is indeed so fun to be back right now doing contents, especially with you guys, and I'm just so happy to be able to be back again on pausing videos. I will try my best to be active again, and I will update you guys with some of my future schedule, especially this year I'm finally going to college and my schedule for sure is very tight. So right now I'm just taking advantage of the free time that I have. There is so much to talk about, but let's talk it out into another video. For now, let's focus on this one, and before we proceed, of course, let us all watch this ad. Before we progress to the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications so that you could be updated every time I post a video. Follow me on all of my social links. And lastly, share the video with your friends or family to help me build up this channel. It will surely help out the channel a lot. Thank you so much. Now on to the video. Now going back in today's Bloxburg video iOS, another series of leveling up my gardening skills until I reach the max level of it. I have upgraded my greenhouse and expanded it a little bit so that I could bring something different in the table. And I hope you guys would love it. So I give you guys a good tour before we proceed on to planting new stuffs. Let's actually harvest and store my berry and rose bushes. For this part I speeded it up so that you could see the hard work I put into gardening. Just kidding, but no joke, it takes loads of patience. Finally done with all of those harvesting, now it's time to plant. I'm planting most of my trees. Watermelons, corn and strawberries are for the outside area to give way for the flowers in the inside of the greenhouse.
Today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
The squatting part is very funny, to be honest. It's like a Forg style seat or W. This will take quite some time again, so I will be fast forwarding it again. Now we are on to the other part. On this part is primary, the rose and berry bush, and so does the fruits and vegetables that I will grow. The auto speech is insane actually, it has its flaws on some words, lol. Maybe someday I will be able to use my actual voice in a video and maybe vlogs in the future, we never know. Finally, I'm now inside in the greenhouse, and as you can see, I'm very stinky as of the moment. The total minutes of this video is actually 57 minutes, so I cut it so much and speeded a lot of clips in order to make it short as much as possible. Now for this area I will focus on the flowers for inventory design and many more. Finally, after a long process of gardening, your girl is now at level 6. We are so much closer on the level 10, so we need to double work in the future. There are also new plants to look forward to, so this is gonna be exciting.
You're joking. You're joking.
This is one of the annoying updates in Bloxburg. They will charge you hospital bills even though there's no hospital in Bloxburg. So at this time you will have to pay attention much more onto your mood, especially when you are working. It's really hard, to be honest. The efficiency make no sense at all. Even though you are at a high level of that job, it still pays you bare minimum, and Bloxburg inflation is a real thing. Bloxburg is a good game way back with their easy features, but right now it's so hard to love it. I hope they will not end up like Royale High with their insane graphics. The integrity of the game just lost at it. Most Royale High players moved out to dress to impress, so I hope that won't happen to Bloxburg. So I hope for the new community here in Bloxburg would continue its legacy and the integrity of the game. For this side, I constantly focus on sunflowers because why not? They look big and fresh at the same time, it's just a lively color. Now we are done on that side. I also want to try out some of the new plants that I recently achieved for being a level 6 gardener, like the pineapple and also the onion. But still I will focus on the flowers such as tulips, lilies, daisies and wildflowers. There are also wide varieties of plants that you could choose if you are at a good level when it comes to gardening. Oh, at this moment it's also the right time for you to garden as well. You could start it all up very simple the way I did it before. Just build a simple greenhouse and put random pots everywhere and start gardening. Okay, the bills are insane indeed. Bloxburg inflation is getting out of hand, lol. Let's try this fancy plant, it looks majestic at some point, lol. Now I'm done planting them on their own space, need to quickly water them now. Okay, now after watering the whole greenhouse including the outside area, I'll need to wait a good 2 hours or less in order to harvest them. Finally back after 2 hours and it's time to harvest them. You know, gardening also gives you a good amount of money, and you harvest them, it's like you're profiting real good while also getting something in return.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
A good friend of mine just joined the server, she will now wreck it. Just kidding. Our humor is quite different, so some people would find it very off or uncomfy, but for us it's just normal though, so I apologized for that. Girl is now showing off and taking my stuff next. But you know what? We are still gonna continue to harvest these plants. Finally done on the outside part of the greenhouse, and now let us proceed into harvesting in the inside of the greenhouse where loads of flowers will be using in future builds. But seeing a lot of TikTok videos right now, they're using custom flowers and it's so cool to use it someday. Sadly I don't have any Game Pass here in Bloxburg because I'm poor, lol. Nor any Robux, to be honest. I don't spend real money here, only a good friend of mine bought me Robux and buy this game and my clothes as well, so I'm very grateful for it. I only spend actual money on a mobile game that I am very in love. Soon enough I will be posting videos of this mobile game. Now we are almost done with harvesting. So this is all of the flowers that I have in my inventory. I needed to focus more on planting lilies, daisies, wildflower and tulips. My rose bush is getting out of hand, lol. And that wraps up for today's video on maxing my gardening skills on Bloxburg. I tried all of my best to make this video entertaining as I can so that it would be exciting to watch, but it seems boring, to be honest. So I need to work it out and put effort as much as I can on posting videos for you guys, because I want you guys to have good content. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Goodbye everyone, and see you again. Love you all.